Well, folks, the new air conditioner is finally here. I had to order it online from this place right there. You can see on the label. I still have the I think it's probably still good, don't you? It's really pretty heavy though. How? This is the original air conditioner from the Aliner. It's a Gold Star 5000 and it's pretty much the same as the LG $129 or $139 one that I bought. The way this is put in is that aluminum frame around the outside, they put on this and they rivet it in here and here. These are the two rivets. This rivet is actually still in here. But what I did is, instead of drilling out that frame and bringing the frame out with the air conditioner, I took a big putty knife like this and I forced it in between the air conditioner and just sliced through these. You can actually see the notches that were put in here because it broke it had to force its way through there, and that's how I cut through those rivets. That there's one in here and one up here. They go into the air conditioner in the original. Now I leave this aluminum frame in there. There's caulking up here I got to cut out, and I just use this putty knife. What this really is a drywall knife to cut through all that, because that does hold it pretty well. And what I used when I put this in here was silicone bathtub caulk. I figure that works pretty well for most stuff. And see, it just comes off when you're done like that. Now underneath here, this is screwed in with these tabs that are on the bottom of the air conditioner with screws, and that's how I attach it, so I know it's never going to come out. And I got a great big screwdriver here. These are self-tapping screws. Now the air conditioner just comes right out. It's in there pretty tight, but it does come right out. It'll slide right out. But see, it comes right out. There it is. I'm not going to drop this one. This cabinet wall right here, this cabinet right here is not attached to the wall here, and that holds the side of the Aliner up and in. So one of the things I want to do, I'm going to put some bolts through here and attach this cabinet to the wall a little better. So I'm going to clean this off, and then we'll get back into some other changes. Show you what else I want to do. I'm not sure I understand why the microwave comes through the wall there and plugs in on the outside, and yet the air conditioner is in there on this plug over there. They're both on the exact same wiring. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that plug to be a double plug so they can both plug in right there. Well, I was going to change out that plug so that the microwave wasn't plugged in out here. That's the hole it came through. But while I was in Home Depot, I found this heavy-duty three-way plug, and so I'm just going to use that. It's easy enough to get to it. If it comes loose, I'll have to zip tie it in there or something, but rather than rewire that whole plug into a duplex, that was a much easier solution. So that's what I did with the plug. Well, now for the modification part of the new air conditioner. As I said, these things are broken off on the original. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a small or large pair of channel locks and just bend these up. I want to bend them as much as I can on that seam because I want them flat. It's got to be even on both sides. Now, if this is the first time you've changed yours from the original or the factory installation style, you don't have to do this, but I do because I've got holes already in the frame. I don't want to have a dozen holes. And I measured these, and they're exactly the same on the other one. And I measured down from the bottom, from here to there. It's a 1 inch down, and it's right 1 inch from the edge. So now we've got that marked. I can drill holes. Now, of course, if you're changing from a factory install, then all you need to do is bend these little tabs down and push the air conditioner into the hole, and just drill where you are. Just pick a nice central spot in the tabs and drill into the tab. You don't want to drill too far into the aluminum. You want to use self-tapping screws that'll really put in some pretty good, that'll bite their own threads into the aluminum. They'll hold a little better. And that's what I did. I use sheet metal, aluminum, self-tapping threads. I used some fairly large screws. They're actually, they have a bolt head, but they're a flat head, but they have a hex head. So I actually put them in with a socket because that gives me the power to really push them in. But they're not long. I think they're 1 inch. Get in there, it's a macro lens. I think they're 1 inch, and they're a hex head, and they have a shoulder on them, so they don't need washers or anything. But that's how I'm going to mount that now. Now I've cleaned up the outside of the aluminum frame, and it should slide right in there. I made the change to the plug that I wanted, so the cords are on the inside of the cabinet where they should be, where they not taking up electric outlets that I might want to use. So now for the moment of truth, putting it in. And the hard part is getting the cord in first. It's got to go in there and it's got to be out of the way. One corner in. There we go. There's a little water channel up here. That's where I want it to be, into that level. And then the bottom's in, and the holes are lined up. They're perfect. That isn't going to go anywhere. This bottle's too much. We'll use a drill. And that is in there just as solid as can be. Shall we see if it works? Works great. And no, I didn't really drop it. That was the old one. I put the old one in the box. So I've got the rail back in for the cover, and I've got the cover here. I will probably buy a new one of these. I bought this when I changed the last air conditioner out, but this one is just a little small. It leaves this part here exposed, so I'm going to ask them to make it a little deeper and a little nicer. And then I might put Caesar's face on it. Who knows? But so that's how I do an air conditioner. Like I said in the beginning, it's not exactly the factory install method, but I think it's a good way to do it. And I can take out those two screws and pull this right back out, and it won't fall out, but it comes out not too hard. And I changed the electrical plug for the microwave. So that's my Aliner hint for the month. I haven't done many Aliner hints. I think I'm running out of hints. Leave me some comments if you have anything you're curious about. I'm still working on a solar video I started back in October. And I'm going to have to just get it out, because I'm noticing how many solar videos there are on the YouTube. So, if this was worth anything to you, comment if you have questions. Please let me know if you have any other issues. Follow my channel, subscribe if you haven't. Send the boys some love, and we'll be seeing you in a couple weeks camping. Our next video is going to be on a balloon fest, the Syracuse Balloon Fest. That should come out Thursday, and I don't know what else. We haven't made plans that far ahead yet. So, have a great summer. We'll see you. Thanks, folks.